What up?
So picture this. It's early 2025. Donald Trump is barely 1 week back in the Oval Office. Silicon Valley's still recovering from the holidays, and suddenly, bam! Some Chinese AI app called DeepSeek struts in like it owns the place. Overnight, DeepSeek R1 shoots to #1 on the App Store. Free download, instant hype. The creators claim it's as good as ChatGPT, but here's the suit-worthy twist. They say it cost them pocket change to make. I'm talking $5.6 million versus the billions America's been burning. That's like showing up to prom in a rental tux and still stealing the crown. Wall Street lost its mind. Nvidia, the chip king, dropped $600 billion in market value in a single day. Biggest stock wipeout in history. Other AI stocks tanked too. Somewhere Elon probably spilled his overpriced espresso. China, which everyone thought was trailing the US in AI, suddenly looked like it just pulled an Uno reverse and took the lead. One investor even called it an AI Sputnik moment. Translation, America's space race alarm bells went full DEFCON 1. Fast forward 6 months, DeepSeek isn't dominating headlines anymore, but it's still lurking like that ex who moved on but keeps watching your Instagram stories. It didn't just make noise, it messed with the entire AI playbook. Until then, the thinking was bigger equals better. Bigger data centers, bigger servers, bigger power bills. DeepSeek basically went, nah bro, smarter engineering wins, and proved it. Problem was, the app's based in China, so corporate America went full paranoid mode. Monday morning after the big weekend surge, companies started banning it faster than you can say espionage. But lots of people kept using it, quietly, especially startups that didn't want to blow their budgets on fancy American AI. Some even ran DeepSeek offline to avoid sending data back to Beijing. The US-China rivalry definitely got spicier. OpenAI had just spent $5 billion in 2024. DeepSeek, again, $5.6 million, and still beat some of OpenAI's top models on benchmarks. That's like winning the Indy 500 in a Prius. But here's where it gets even more legendary. OpenAI, clearly rattled, just released its first free OpenAI models in 5 years. Why? Because DeepSeek showed the world you don't need to drop a gazillion dollars to make something awesome. And while OpenAI still went big with GPT-5, more chips, more data centers, more flexing, DeepSeek's lean and mean style shifted the industry's mindset. Of course, the fairy tale has some drama. DeepSeek R2 delayed, shortage of high-end chips, competition heating up on all sides, and Nvidia, the company DeepSeek body slammed, just bounced back to become the most valuable company in history. So did DeepSeek permanently change the game? Not really, but for a hot second, it made the biggest players in AI sweat bullets, and that, my friend, is legend. Wait for it, dary.